If you are the one always reaching out, if the person shows little interest in your life, if the relationship causes you more anxiety than happiness, your relationship is one-sided. The art of letting go. How to stop chasing those who don't choose you. Since I was young, my parents used to describe me with this phrase: the amount of sweetness she has is equal to the toughness she carries. And honestly, that has never been more true than when it comes to knowing how to stop chasing someone who is not choosing you. I give my all to the people I care about. I go out of my way for them. But the moment I realize that my effort is not reciprocated, everything changes. There is no slow withdrawal, no second chances, no waiting to see if things will improve. The cut is absolute. This is the art of letting go. The moment you realize you are chasing, you feel it before you can explain it. The imbalance, the effort that keeps coming from your side only, the way your stomach drops when you are left on red, the way you start rehearsing your words so you do not sound too much. Then one day, you finally see it clearly. You are not building a relationship, you are keeping it alive by force. My ex-husband learned this the hard way. The day I stopped expecting reciprocity, I did not care how long we had been together, that we had a daughter, or even if I could pay the bills on my own. I shut the door completely. My rational side took over, and I knew time would heal everything, because it always does, when you stop feeding what is starving you. Why we keep fighting for people who don't fight for us? I see it everywhere. Smart women insisting on relationships where the other person is not giving back. And I understand it, because letting go is not easy. If you are the one always reaching out, if the person shows little interest in your life, if the relationship causes you more anxiety than happiness, your relationship is one-sided. So why do we keep fighting for people who clearly don't feel the same way? Maybe it is the fear of rejection. Maybe it is the hope that they will eventually change. Maybe it is the unwillingness to accept that someone doesn't value us the way we deserve. Or maybe it is ego. We refuse to lose. We hold on to memories of how things used to be, convinced that if we try a little harder, we can bring back what is already gone. And this is the part nobody wants to admit. Chasing can become a habit, a pattern, a way of trying to control uncertainty. But love doesn't require you to shrink, beg, perform, or prove. The right people show you they care. The wrong people leave you confused and depleted. Signs you are in a one-sided relationship. Sometimes the truth is quietly exhausting. Here are the signs you are not in a relationship. You are in a chase. You are the only one initiating contact. You are always the one fixing the mood. You feel anxious after you speak your truth. You overthink every message. You keep lowering your standards to keep them close. You feel relief when they give you crumbs. You spend more time wondering than enjoying. You keep hoping your consistency will inspire theirs. Deep down, you already know the answer. You just don't want to accept it yet. How to stop chasing someone who doesn't choose you. It is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. 1. Decide what you will accept. Stop negotiating your standards. Decide what is acceptable for you and act accordingly. Your life gets calmer the moment you stop making excuses for inconsistency. 2. Match effort with effort. Your energy is not a donation. If someone gives you 10%, you do not respond with 100%. 3. Remove easy access to you. Stop being available on demand. Stop replying instantly. Stop rewarding silence with warmth. Silence is a boundary too. 4. Write down the reality, not the highlights, not the "but when it's good, it's so good." The reality. How you feel after most interactions, how often you feel anxious, how often you feel small. 5. Replace the habit. When you want to reach out, do one thing that brings you back to your body. Walk, shower, stretch, clean, cook, organize a drawer. Anything that makes you feel grounded. The urge passes faster when you stop feeding it. 6. Stop checking for proof. Stop checking their socials. Stop checking if they watched your story. Stop searching for evidence that you matter. When someone wants you, you feel it. You do not have to decode it. 7. Choose self-respect over temporary relief. Chasing gives you a short hit of hope. Self-respect gives you peace. One is loud, the other is quiet. Quiet wins. What to do when you feel the urge to reach out again? This is where most people fall back into the cycle. Not because they are weak, but because loneliness can feel like a withdrawal. If you feel the impulse to text, call, or check their socials, pause for 90 seconds. Breathe and ask yourself one question. What am I trying to get from this? Most of the time, it is reassurance, it is control, it is a hit of hope. Write the message in your notes instead. Then do something small that brings you back to yourself. The goal is not to be strong forever. The goal is to stop abandoning yourself in moments of loneliness. If you slip, do not spiral. It's normal. You are human. One moment does not erase progress. You simply return to your decision. You don't have to chase what is meant for you. When someone wants to be in your life, you don't have to convince them. You don't have to chase them or make endless excuses for why they don't put in effort. People who care will show you they care, and those who don't have already given you their answer. Letting go is not about giving up on love or choosing to be alone forever. It is about making space for the right people. It is about realizing that you don't have to fight for affection or force a connection that should come naturally. When you stop insisting on those who treat you like an option, you start attracting those who see you as a priority. So, I'm curious, have you become better at walking away as you got older? Or you still find yourself holding on longer than you know you should? Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next conversation.